Hey spuddies, Potatomcwhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 4 as Persia. We are using the BAT mod, the BAT mod, and the bug mod, but that's not of consequence. I just kind of like to announce that at the start of every episode. I'm going to quickly, before we end our turn here that we were in the middle of, I'm going to go in here and check. I don't think this city has anything important to build. A Northern Darish Kabir. So can I actually, here's a question, can I increase my science investment right now? I can, and that'll be helpful in the long run. I think we're going to try and go for a science victory. I've never won a game of Civilization 4, so I really don't know how that's going to go. So we're just kind of playing it by ear and hoping that it all works out for us. So we're going to pop off here into the next turn and see what that turn holds in store for us. So we just constructed a courthouse in Sardish. That's exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to cut down on the amount of maintenance that this city was costing me. The city will continue to grow. I don't agree with that. I think I would much prefer a scientist over a spy. I'd be much happier with that. Now, in the meantime, I would like to get a slightly bigger buffer zone, although I think the extra espionage could be fun. I just like, it just seems like a fun thing to do. Grab the espionage. I mean, I could just invest my thing into science, which wouldn't be bad at all. But I think, I'm going to grab the jail. I'll grab the jail, I'll grab the intelligence agency, and I'll grab the security bureau, and we'll just kind of pump up our espionage here. Overseas possessions, forget it, I'm the one in charge. Lighthouse in Turing Tepe. That's good, some really nice production. Oh, there's oil over here, that's actually really good. Let me see here, I think that requires a workboat actually. So we'll go ahead and we'll purchase another workboat. I'm going to go ahead and say, more farms please, sir. And you just finished a farm as well, so you can run back on the way over here. Go ahead and get me some more cottages. Need to get those tiles over there improved. Look at this now. 2 turns to till into towns, 9 turns, so a lot of these are going to be turning into towns in the not too distant future, and towns are just incredible tiles, particularly during golden ages, but in general towns are just really nice tiles. You can see here, for example, there's a town there with 3 production, 1 food, and 9 gold on it. So I'm very happy with this town build that I went. I don't know if that's the right move, but it seems to be working just fine. Right, we just got electricity, which gives windmills and watermills extra gold, which is really nice, because I do have a lot of windmills and watermills. Well, I have a lot of windmills, not a whole lot of watermills. We just unlocked the bunker, the bomb shelters, and Broadway. 5-hit musicals. Interesting. Maybe we'll build that, we'll see. So we are working on we just finished the intelligence agency in Bactra. I wonder what next should we build? Requires the Manhattan Project. We have plenty of health. We could use a little bit of happiness, I suppose. Why don't we pick up the temples here to provide that happiness, and then we'll come back to that city. We just finished a courthouse in Ergili. Making quite a bit of gold here. I suppose it could be another city that uses a little bit of gold or a little bit of happiness and a little bit of health. Why don't you go ahead and grab the aqueduct and the Colosseum, and then I'll come back to you and see how you feel. Let's have a look here. We finished the forge here in Herat, that's good. We have all of the important tiles improved. I would like to get this improved, perhaps with a village, to get it going a little bit better. Let's see here. Now the big things I would like here, I would definitely like to get a courthouse now. Cut down on that maintenance cost. Alright, we just finished a we just purchased a workboat in Turing Tepe. And we'll get to work on the forge. Great stuff. I'll send the workboat here. I don't think we can actually build that yet. So I'm going to get you to just fall asleep. I have to remember, where do I unlock that? Oil wells. It's in here somewhere. Superconductors, medicine, hospital, ICBMs, fission, fusion, artillery, satellites. Can scrub fallout, advanced MBT, obsolete stable. Jesus, after all that time. Where's the oil? Oil well. Or oil offshore or drilling. Is it plastics? Ah, there we go. It's that plastics. There we go. Offshore platform. So we'll have to pick that up before we ever get it. Anyway, we've got 6 turns until we get our next great person. I think I want to farm here. Alright. Oh, I want to stick down a cottage here. That's exactly what I want to do. We've already put a cottage down there, which is nice. So this tile is now improving. Oh, we build a farm there. I really don't agree with that choice. I'm sorry. But that's just how it is. I want to build a windmill up here, because the windmill is going to be the good stuff. I'm going to end our turn. Let's have a look. Okay, we just finished the Buddhist temple here. That's really good. We're kind of, we're getting ready to grow. Oh, I don't think I agree with that. I think I would much rather a engineer and a scientist slot being worked. I think that kind of rubs me a bit more of a right way. Let's grab the intelligence buildings. Espionage. It's espionage and espionage. It's a bit. I like to play around with it. I just want to see stuff and figure out how it works. Right. So I think we just finished the courthouse here, which significantly brings down the maintenance cost of the city. We're going to want to increase the gold income of the city, though. In particular, although I do want to check. Have I not unlocked factories yet? Or is that something that's on the pipes? It's probably in the pipes. So I'll tell you what. Go ahead and grab the... I could use a bit of happiness and health. I'll say go ahead and grab the apothecary and the theatre. Jesus, that's an expensive build. Why don't we go theatre first, then? Then the apothecary. Or did we even build the forge in here? We did. Right then. Yeah, I want the windmill here. That's the bad boy that I want. We finished the mine over here. That's good. We have a couple of towns. No, these have got to be farms. There's just no way they can be anything else, to be honest. I need the surplus food. This city could also use a lighthouse so that I can work these coastal tiles. So I'll say here, look, drop me farms, please, and drop me a farms, please. Actually, I'm going to tell you, could you build a trade network for me, please? And then we'll end this turn. Let's have a look around. We just finished Wall Street. That's good stuff. It's going to significantly increase the amount of cash that's coming out of this city, I think. And in fact, we can go full Great Merchant mode. Jesus. How many great merchants is that? That's a lot of great merchants. Right, so we want to continue to work all these tiles. Yeah, I want to work the great merchant slots. Although, the great engineer slots are just so good because of the extra production. Let me have a look at what would I like to build in the city. Well, it's about to grow. I don't really have anything that's super necessary right now. I mean, the dry dock. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just grab the intelligence agency and grab that little bit of intelligence. I can't build any more national wonders here, though. That's something I actually like from Civilization. National wonders need to make a comeback in Civ 6. I think that's actually a feature that's kind of missing from the game. I'm gonna head and build the courthouse here. Yes, I want to build. That's the oil well. The oil well is built. Happy days. Go ahead and get more cottages. They're gonna fill this entire area with cottages. Oh, or farms. Cottages or farms, depending on where it is. So that's that farm. End the turn. Bada bing, bada boom. Got the forge here in Dakianis. So that forge is finished. That means we do want to go ahead and grab the courthouse. That'll only take 4 turns, which isn't a bad build time, to be honest. It's not bad at all. I want you to go here and I want you to build another farm. Got the 2 farms here. Now they want me to build workshops here, which, you know, I don't necessarily agree with. Gilgamesh will borders expand, constructed, yeah, all that good stuff, right. Yeah, I think I want a hamlet here, and I want cottages just pretty much everywhere at this point. Right, we'll go to next turn. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to check on my espionage. So we just built a apothecary here, which is going to significantly help the happiness, or sorry, the health. We want a theatre and we want a coliseum to square away the unhappiness. Now they yearn less to join their motherland, thankfully, because I've managed to overpower their culture. We just built the courthouse here in Herat, which is nice. That's exactly what we wanted to do. Significantly cutting down the maintenance on these things to a, you know, it's still kind of mental. 24 gold per turn, but it's at a much more reasonable level. So what's holding you back? I think you're going to need some health. So I'll tell you what, why don't you build the apothecary? I'm going to vote for myself there. And we'll stick down another farm here. There we go, that's the end of the turn. So it looks like a lot of places are growing next turn. So Pakal has declared war on Isabel.
People can have the Model T in any color.
So we just unlocked infantry, that's good, and factories. Now we probably could have unlocked factories a lot earlier, but now that we can pretty much start working on factories everywhere because it's going to be plus 50% production. Provides power with coal. So this is going to be plus 5 unhealthiness. That's rough. We're gonna need all the health that we can get. So I'm gonna pick up public transport here before I go for that. Let's see here. How about you? Could you build me a factory? Yes, you could. You could build me a factory. And it wouldn't take you long, actually. Can I afford to lose the 5 health, though? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to build a factory. Do I want to build a factory here? Ah, sure. You know what? We'll get the factory here. Come on. Why not? Build farms here. I don't agree with that again. It just doesn't rub me the right way. I want you to come down here to this city, actually. Or you know what I want you to do? I want you to go here. And then I want you to build a route to this city. Alright, so you fellas have finished your farms. That's good. If I update this city's tiles, now it's actually working approaching something reasonable. Build a railroad. Yeah. I'm going to put you in the city. And I'm going to tell you I want you to build a route over here. Then I want you to go onto the very same tile. I'll get you to do the same. Build a route over there. And we'll continue. My god, I just panicked actually. I looked over I looked over at my recording software and it said live 000. I thought I'd gone 14 minutes without recording. But there's a second there's a second thing for displaying how long you've been recording. Alright, I definitely think it makes sense here to grab the factory. It will be expensive in terms of the health of the city, but it will be worth it. Let's see here. We built the Taoist temple in Tarsus. That's a bit of extra happiness. Don't know if we can afford a factory. This would actually hurt the food income. I'll tell you what I want you to do. In the meantime, just get me an intelligence agency. We got a forge here. That means I want to get the courthouse next. And courthouse here as well. Yeah, build a windmill. Go there now. So let me go. God, there's just so many workers to keep a hold of. Make a railway route down to Borjazan. So what I want to do is I want to go and check the science mode here. So what's another way to get power? Industrial park. Hydropower, so that could be one way to get it. It would be less unhappiness. Let me see here, medicine. Yeah, the hospital could be important to grab. So maybe I'll go... What am I working on here right now? Industrialism. So tell you what, why don't we pick up medicine? And then why don't we pick up refrigeration for the extra health? Then we'll go into plastics. Then we'll grab the Apollo program. That looks like a good route for me. End the turn. Now I think we're far and away ahead of pretty much everyone else in the game. I think, is this my galley getting stomped on? I think I might have just lost a galley. Oh my goodness. Please join us by adopting theocracy. You must learn to respect our differences. On your head be it. So we just got Sophia Hayden Bennett, which I think is a great scientist. The customs house. Let's see, right? We just finished the apothecary here, which gave us the health. We're still growing in this city. And as such, we want to encourage that growth. Now, the best way to encourage that growth is, well, I'm not actually sure. Happiness would help, so I might pick up the Colosseum here. To give me that bit of a buffer zone. I could go ahead and I could pick up the factory. But I'm gonna go for sort of a more of a slope. You know what? Let's get the factory. Screw it. Come on. You want to live forever? All right. Let's see here. No, I'm the one in charge. Okay, we just finished the dork house. Oh my god, the dork house. No, the courthouse in Dakianas. What the hell was I going to do? I distracted myself by saying dork house. My god. Dork house. Let's see. We already have a courthouse here. We just built the dork house. It's from now on. It's dork house now in my head. It's dork house. We just built the dork house. Okay. So what do I want here? I think the city has plenty of growth potential. So I'm kind of just wanting to let it do its own thing for a while. I think it would be a good idea to maybe pick up some of these gold buildings to help it pay for itself a little bit, so it's a little bit more neutral. I think the apothecary is just absolutely worth it to get it, and then I'll also grab the theater because that'll be, you know, the most plus of these things, which will give it long-term growth potential. So we'll do that there. Okay, we just built a windmill here over in Herat. I do have one more. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I do have one more tile that I would like to improve, but I have someone in that position already. So why don't you move over this way? So creative constructions. Or mining ink. So let's have a look at the map here. We've got creative constructions would give a decent amount of production and culture, whereas mining ink would give a decent amount of production but hurt you on gold. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to create Mining Inc. Now, I don't actually know how corporations work. Is it like a religion? Are corporations just like a weird religion? So how do I spread? How do I spread the Mining Inc? The corporations are just like another layer of religion. Oh my god. I love how the developers had a sense of humor. Alright. I want to get one of these to see what it does. I've never played around with corporations. That's hilarious. I don't actually know what they're doing for the city. Like, if I go in here... Oh, that's not where I want... No. Go back here. If I go in here, I don't know what that thing is actually doing for me. +2 gold. Like, what does it actually do? Jesus, I don't know. So you have it. So you're getting +7 production out of that, right? If I wish there was like I wish there was a production breakdown. I just have to assume that you're getting it. Right, we'll go into next turn. Arian, right, we just built a courthouse here. That's exactly what we wanted to do. What do we do next? I think long-term growth is going to be done using the lighthouse. So we'll go ahead and we'll grab the lighthouse. And that'll be that for now. I would like a windmill over there. And I have a worker here. So you just built the railway. Will you help build that railway as well? Farm, please, is what I want. Oh, actually, I could get irrigated farms all the way down here if I were to drop that, so I might do that. I tell you what, I'm going to call this an end to this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this series so far. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to see more. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. And don't forget to build dork houses in all of your cities. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.